Hey everybody, welcome back to Filmmonger. I'm your guy, Trevor Baker, and today we're going to be talking about all the movies slated for the MCU universe up to date now. We have a lot of things that got delayed, pushed back, and so today I'm going to sit down and just walk you through what we have coming up in the MCU because we have a lot of exciting films, a lot of implications, and I might throw in some cheeky little comments about those along the way. Before we get started, we always like to do a little bit of Marvel trivia, and we're going to try to give you a little bit of an easier one today, and that is, when did the Reality Stone first show up in the MCU universe? I would like to think that you guys know this one, but let's see if you get it off the top of your head, and if you do, we'll give you a like. Now let's get started. With the release of Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and now the Eternals, we are on the tail end of the 2021 MCU films. It feels so good to have MCU back in the theater, despite Black Widow kind of having a little thing, but let's, not talk about that. But Shang-Chi and the Eternals have been pretty well received. Shang-Chi more so than the Eternals, but I still think the Eternals will end up coming out on top. The most anticipated movie is clearly Spider-Man No Way Home, which is releasing December 17th, 2021. After that, we have a good bit of radio silence. So what is the next movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? And the first one coming in is indeed Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, slated to come out May 6th, 2022. What's really unique about this film is it's a sequel, I guess, to the first Doctor Strange, but it has so much behind it because leading up to this movie, we have everything that went down in WandaVision with Wanda messing with chaos magic and the multiverse, and then obviously Spider-Man No Way Home, which is a massive multiverse movie, and then the Multiverse of Madness, which we know is going to have Wanda, we know is going to have other characters. It's a massive movie, and so I don't know the implications of this film, but it's going to be probably a pinnacle, and probably why they pushed it out, because I anticipate that the end of Spider-Man No Way Home will lead into this very movie. The next movie slated is Thor: Love and Thunder, the fourth installment of Thor, a great MCU character, one of the few that is getting the fourth movie as opposed to like Captain America and Iron Man. This is slated to come out July 8th, 2020. This is where Natalie Portman is coming back, and obviously all reports showing that she will be taking on the Lady Thor. And we're not sure if this is Thor's exit from the MCU. I hope not. I wouldn't be upset if Thor just kind of stuck around. But that is the next movie coming up. The next film we have slated for is Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, November 11th, 2022. The unique thing about this one is obviously Chadwick Boseman passing away. What is their plan moving forward with Black Panther? They're saying it's going to be more about the culture and the people, which is really awesome because everything about Black Panther is awesome. I'm really sad to see that Chadwick Boseman is not continuing with the MCU. It's just a really sad thing, and I'm glad that they're not trying to replace him. I think that was wise, and so they'll come up with a really creative way to go about it moving forward. The next film after that is The Marvels, February 17th, 2023. This is the sequel to Captain Marvel, which is not a great film. I like Brie Larson. I don't really like Captain Marvel as a character, but they're bringing in a whole bunch of other characters like Captain Rambeau. There's another girl whose name escaped me who's in this film, and not sure what the plot here is going to be. Interstellar plot, something to do with Secret Wars, who knows, but that is coming up next. After that is Guardians of the Galaxy 3, May 5th, 2023. Probably one of the more excited movies I am for. That was very Yoda of me to say. But I'm very excited about this particular film because I really like Guardians of the Galaxy. I've enjoyed just their vibe throughout, not only their own standalone films, even though I thought Guardians 2 was okay, but just their involvement in the MCU, in the Infinity War, and Endgame. It's just fun. They're enjoyable characters. I like Rocket, Groot, Star-Lord, Gamora, all of them. Next up is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium, July 28th, 2023. This one is supposed to bring in Kang the Conqueror, however you say it. This one baffles me a little bit because I figured he would show up sooner, but that's supposed to be his big entrance into the MCU, which seems really far away, but maybe it's coming sooner than we expect. But that's kind of the big point of this film, is Kang the Conqueror's appearance. So we'll see. After that, we have films that are not currently slated, although maybe the Disney Plus day will reveal more of these. But the next is Fantastic Four. I'm very excited about this being done right, finally, because you have kind of the cheesy version that's a guilty pleasure for some, but I absolutely abhor those movies. And then we don't even talk about the one, right? It's bad. But Fantastic Four obviously ushers in my favorite villain, which is Doctor Doom. I think he's going to be a absolute, like, stand-in necessary villain moving forward, one that lingers for quite some time. And I don't know if they introduce him in this movie. I actually hope they start laying that groundwork prior to the Fantastic Four's announcement, but that is coming up. Next is Blade, our Vampire Slayer Blade. There's no indication when this is coming out, but the Vampire Slayer is coming back. Is there going to be a tie-in with Morbius or anything like that? No idea, but I'm excited to see Blade come back. X-Men, all of them. When? I don't know. How soon? I don't know. Did they totally tease us in WandaVision? Yes. What kind of X-Men? I don't know, but they're coming because we own the rights to them. The next is Deadpool 3. As we just did a video on Deadpool, there's some guesses that it'll be in 2023 that Deadpool will come out. And will he tie into MCU? I know they have that Deadpool Korg video, which is pretty cool, but at the same time, he is his R-rated hero, anti-hero, and him tying into the MCU seems odd, but he could break the fourth wall and just acknowledge that he's been nerfed and censored for a PG-13 film, which I think most audiences would accept, because I'd rather have Deadpool in the MCU than him kind of in his own standalone universe. That's it for me, guys. That's like everything that's definitive at this point. There's a lot of theories and things that they think are coming, but I just wanted to give you the absolute, this is what's coming. And to answer that Marvel trivia question, the Reality Stone showed up in Thor Dark World as the ether thing, the red, cloudy, misty thing. So if you got that right, we'll be sure to give you a like in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed this content, like, subscribe, notifications. It helps us. We're trying to give you guys this content on the regular, fulfilling your movie hunger. Well, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you later.